Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Hit it. 13 feet away. Okay, that will be a 3-putt double bogey, and that was set up, let's face it, by that lackluster lag putt just a moment ago. Scoring opportunity right here at the 14th. It's a short par 5. It's just under 500 yards. See that long bunker running down the right side, water further right of that. If you're accurate here, if you're sensible, good chance to get out of here with a birdie.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. Cleans that up in the hole. This 15th is kind of a simple, relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back on the ocean, this time with the water on your right. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. I'm thinking this is about 110 yards, Frank.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. Okay, nicely done. Something of a bright spot in an otherwise difficult round. A par. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous par 3 16th hole. If you're a player I know you are. This is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there. Can you handle it? Let's see what you got. Okay, that's going to make its way into that rough to the left, but this shouldn't be all that difficult. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
I can't sugarcoat it, but it's been a mash around the greens all day today.
This is a 23-foot putt. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Oh, no. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here. And this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And that won't be too bad. It'll run just off the back and onto the fringe. So the short miss, and those are painful. Okay, no problem with that. Now the finishing hole. It's not as scenic as some of the ones we just played, but it is nearly as famous because this used to be an airport runway. Let's see if you can bring one in smooth here to the clubhouse. Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. Okay, so she'll finish that off for her par here at 18. And this is going to wind up being a round of 87. Ouch.
So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.